We good?
Yeah, let me just
Restart?
Keep that in there, though. Keep it in there.
Yeah, tell G.
Yeah, it'll be
G!
no, it's a lot.
Why? Leave it.
Huh?
Why? Leave it.
No,
Because we were talking. It was funny jokes in there.
yeah.
Yeah. Why? What are you worried about?
No, I'm just saying.
No, leave it. Yeah, leave it.
He's worried about the production quality.
Yeah.
He's like, this is an extension of reflection.
This is terrible. I was standing up. My dick was in the air.
He doesn't like how his hair looks.
That's what it is. That's what it is. He got bitches. So all the bitches that were coming after me in the club, I was like, ugh.
Such a nuisance.
His brother is a comic. His brother makes content. You probably seen his brother's shit. And he goes, he brings him to a comedy show. He's like, my brother posted a shirtless picture of me on his Instagram. All the women were there. I was like, oh, get away from me. Yeah, bitch. Oh, get out of here, girls.
All right, I'm ready to leave you guys.
All right,
Nice.
love you, bro.
All right,
Thank you,
Davis.
bro.
Appreciate you, kid.
I know he tight. I know he
But
tight.
you should keep that in, man. The behind the
No,
scenes
we
shit
keep
is always
yes,
better.
yes.
Oh, it's staying in.
Yeah.
Manny Montana, welcome, my brother. You're our
Thank you.
first guest ever. Which
Really?
is, yeah.
Bro,
We've never had a guest
oh, that's
before.
awesome.
Fire.
Yeah.
It's dope because I never do podcasts.
Right.
Never do any
Well, that's what I
interviews,
told
never
him.
shit.
Yeah.
That's what we're
what I told
after.
Yeah, oh, dope.
Exclusivity.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
You guys gonna have me talking, huh?
This-
Yeah,
dope.
very cool,
Yeah,
bro.
nah, I never get on. I kind of like to keep shit private and
Well, get the fuck out of here.
get fucking.
Well, no, but that's perfect, bro, because you just it's authentic when it's like that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, I mean, we're authentic
Have you been
too.
asked to do podcasts before and you say no?
Yeah,
or-
yeah. It depends on who it is. Like, if
Yeah.
I like you, if I respect
Yeah.
your work, I'll fucking go on for sure. And if I feel like you're at least gonna talk about some real shit, I'll share.
So you don't respect anybody. You don't like anybody.
No, canceled. Nah, man, no, it ain't that. I just like, I don't know. I just like.
Which
I
one
like
were you
going
close to
home,
going?
man? To what? Like going
Pod wise.
to going to podcast on like going one?
Yeah.
I think the only ever interview / podcast I did was like with Angie Martinez because it was like, well,
Oh,
it's
that's
Angie.
fire.
That was a
That's
while
the
ago?
Breakfast
That was a
Club,
minute
or-
ago. Yeah, and then I felt like I couldn't say all the shit that I wanted to say
Yeah.
because there was like shit going on in the job that I was at the time, and I was like, I want to share what's happening, but I don't right now.
You were under contract.
I was under contract.
You're a
and
free
it's not
agent
like
right
that
now,
would've
though?
Stopped me. Yeah, I'm a free agent. I can talk about some stuff,
Nice.
which I will. But yeah.
Yeah, bro. Absolutely. So let's start just
Well,
from the
thank you for
beginning.
coming, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
bro.
it.
Thank you. I
Sure.
appreciate
That's
it, brother. Let's start off. You went to Cal State, football scholarship, right?
Oh yeah. So I played. I was in high school. Well, I played football my whole life, and
Oh, shit.
out of high school, I walked on at Sacramento State. I made the team for like the first 1 or 2 years, but I just kept getting hurt and
Shoulder injury.
yeah. I kept dislocating the shoulder. Good research, appreciate that, man.
Did you look that up?
And then like I took an acting class randomly, and then I was like, yo, I kind of like this.
Somebody got you into it, or
Nah,
you
I
just
was
you were like, fuck it, I'm just
I
gonna
needed-
do it.
Yeah, I needed like an elective,
Yeah.
and I was like, all right, let me take this shit. And all the shit that makes you good in football makes you great in acting.
That's what I was going to ask.
So like a lot of athletes will go into it, or like even how like a really good artist could do acting because they just have that passion and they know what it takes to
Is it the discipline aspect?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's what it felt like. I was like, oh, this is just like football, where like you practice all week for a 3-hour game, and like on TV it takes 7 to 10 days to film one episode. So it was like, oh, this repetition, teamwork, a director like a coach. I was like, oh, this is just like football.
Yeah, patience, you know, that's
Yeah, winning and losing.
Yeah, bro.
Like I know a lot of actors, bro, when they don't get a part or if they don't get an audition, they're like melting down. I'm not good enough. And I have my moments too. Everybody
Yeah.
does, but like, stop being a bitch.
I
Like,
give it
it's
24
winning and
hours.
Losing.
You got to give it
Yeah.
24 hours.
You
That's
gotta
what I usually
want
do.
it.
Normally, if I get something like, how many things I've been close to where I'm like,
Yeah.
this is gonna be it. This is my life. You know, it's
Yeah.
finally happening. And then they're like, no, but instead, right here for you.
Yeah.
And that shit sucks. But I give myself a 24-hour grace period.
You got to.
be a bitch and be like, fuck, and then whatever.
You got to mourn, but like that's the thing that you always get back on stage. You always get back to it. Other people like melt down and don't continue, and I'm like, well, like peace out. This is a tough business.
Well, that's what I feel like is probably so hard about acting is you get like every audition, like you have it, and then when is the next one? I feel like there's such a big buffer zone to be sad in. Where with stand-up, you bomb, and then hopefully you have another show nearby, and you can get over that last one.
Yeah, but the audition, what bothered me was like no matter what, any callback I got, I thought I'm like, oh
is
shit,
it,
I got a call back, yo.
Yeah.
They're like, Steven
I'm at the
Spielberg
call.
is gonna watch your self-tape. The submission you put in, he's gonna watch it. And I'm like, he's gonna watch it. And then they just call you 2 days later. Nah, you ain't shit. They pick somebody else.
How long before when you started that first class to getting your first role?
Man, like, I hope I don't get hate for saying this, but like it happened fast for me.
That's dope.
But I felt ready
Fire.
for it, dude. I felt like, well, I mean, look, not fast. Okay, let me go back. Let's say I was 26 when I had the idea to like, okay, I really want to do this. But I immediately started like classes, and I just started auditioning for like USC short films and UCLA and AFI like short films. And I learned how to audition, which was like way different from acting in general. It's like a different muscle,
Yes.
different skill. I started booking things on there, and I was like, oh, I can do this. And then you get that little bit of positivity and confidence, and you're like, oh, you're not going to stop me now. Because I got like, sorry, I hope I never sound arrogant. I just like speaking honestly, but I got a lot of skill and I got a lot of courage, and they match each other. So when something with acting or sports, I just know I could get good at it eventually. Yeah. So once I like started auditioning, I got this short film and made a good festival run. I met this dude. So this short film that I did, it had a gay tone to it. I played the older cousin of a kid who's my cousin's trying to figure out if he's gay or not. I take him to a strip club, blah, 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 blah. We went to a lot of gay film festivals. So I had a lot of older men saying inappropriate shit to me, and I would always be like, nope, thank you,
It's my
appreciate
whole
you,
social
thank
media
you.
experience.
Word. So like, and you know, I always kept it very respectful, but like, and then one day somebody came up to me and at another festival and was like, hey, how come I've never seen you on TV before? And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm sorry, thank you for coming, blah, blah, blah. And he like, ha, and then handed me his card. And I'm looking at it, it says Senior VP of Casting at Warner Brothers, Tony Sepulveda. And I'm like, hey, man, nice to meet you. And then like we had a meeting, right? And I'm still young. And like I go and like a button up and like an interview or some shit. And this dude was the coolest, most laid back dude ever. He did that old like white man, like, oh, hey, nice to meet you, old joke where they like slip their hair.
Shit.
I don't know where they
Did he
get
really?
that. But yeah, and I was
Yo,
like,
can you imagine? Though?
right,
Hey,
right, as a young kid coming in
Got
and like
him.
excited and kind of nervous.
You gotta
he did
take it.
that,
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, dope.
I guess it kind of
He's a clown. He's a clown. Yeah.
Oh, dope.
And then I find out he teaches
Oh, no,
like
this dude's a moron.
No.
I can settle right in.
he was the shit. Like he teaches improv at the Groundlings and shit. Like he's just a funny ass
He's
dude.
the
that's
head
dope.
of casting and
Yeah,
he's
he's the shit. Like Tony Sepulveda, love for always because I owe him my career. And then
Tony, appreciate you, bro.
He's like, my phone
take back
number
everything I
is.
said.
he got me my agent, got me my manager, and then like soon as I got them, there was no stopping me.
Did you do in person? Were you doing in person auditions at that point?
Only.
Oh, yeah. See,
Only
I don't
I-
know what that's like.
Oh,
this is
love
how many
it.
years
I
ago?
miss
I don't
it,
know what
dog.
that's. Do you miss it?
Yeah, because it was like football to me. It was
Yeah,
like
facts. You got to come prepared. You can't
gotta
be like,
come- yeah.
stop.
Yup.
I'm gonna run that shit back.
20 takes later,
Yeah.
like, dude, I just went and did that shit, and I was ready, and I don't know, it was really, really fun. And then, like, it's a trip because my career was like boom, 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 and then the pandemic hit. And then I was like, all right, we'll ride this out. And I was still on the show, which was great. And then the fucking strike hit. And then I was like, boom, there's nothing I can do. And as these years are going by, you're getting older. And then you're seeing a whole new batch of people. And then a whole new, like, kind of people. Where you're like, oh, this is starting to look like the world. This diversity shit is real. This is really cool to see. But now there's no space. Like, there might not be any space for you now. So all the shit you've been fighting for now is like... It's different. It always changes.
Yeah.
But like it puts you in this really cool, like, all right, fuck it, I'm in this now. I want to ride this wave and I want to see where this shit goes. But I don't know, it's just exciting, even when it's not happening.
For
Did it
sure.
feel more competitive as like those things started to change?
Yeah.
You're like, I gotta buckle down. now. I gotta...
It's that, okay, you're auditioning and you're getting the co-stars and then the guest stars and the series regs. And now you're at this level. And then like some years pass by and you get some notoriety and now I'm auditioning against people where I'm like, oh, fuck, I've been watching you for 20 years. I've been watching you. I love your work. And like when it goes to them, I'm like, yeah, it should go to that guy because I love him.
Facts.
But also I want that part.
Right.
So it's this weird thing of like now you've moved up a level. Like, can you compete with this kind of a league?
How do you feel about like social media people, like people like myself or Nick,
Man.
trying to get into like, what's a gem you think you would give anybody who's trying to do this shit?
You
from a
asked this
social-
at the perfect time, bro, because I used to judge it so much. I used to, not comedians, but like
Not
YouTube
just in
and
general.
influencers.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
I used to be like, oh man, they can't, they can't do this. This is like, now they're hiring, like WME and CAA is hiring like these top influencers. I'm like, they don't know how to act, but they fucking do. Y'all shoot your own shit. You record it, you edit it, you act in it. You those videos where there are people are playing multiple parts. If I was a casting director or an agent and I saw that, I'd be like, yeah, sign him. I could create a show around him. So I respect the fuck out of it now.
But it is crazy though, because I think a majority, like where you came around, I think you're obviously more so of a level-headed person than I think a lot of people. We've had some
Thank you,
dope
bro.
conversations.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
But I feel like most of the people that I've dealt with in that business have the first mentality you had of like, y'all can't do this shit. This is bullshit, you know? But I do think there's still this really thick barrier. Like what hooked me up was obviously, you know, Johnny introduced me to Ian and Stacy, and I had these conversations, and I showed them my writing and shit, and it ended up working out well for me. But I still feel like you have to break each lunch convinced one of them that like, oh, okay, like he's the real deal. But from everyone else, it's just like, look at these motherfuckers. It's followers. It's bullshit. It's
Really,
make-believe.
bro? Even
Yes.
with comedians?
Yes.
Because I would see like our entire childhood TV shows were all based around like comedians.
Facts.
And the shit worked.
Yes.
So like I hope they're bringing back that mentality where they see you and they're like, the dude's already's got a following. He's funny as fuck. We could do a show around him. The idea's dope.
Right.
So bro, I hope that shit works out.
I mean, me too, my brother.
Is
you
it
know?
scary on that point where you're going from like, let's say you have, because have you done like co-stars or guest stars where you like?
No, so I haven't done. So obviously, the only thing real I've done on the production side, and they know because they were there. Well, Lee, you weren't there. Was the Ame shoot? That was probably what I did a shoot with Ame Leon Dor. My boy Teddy owns it, and he had me in one of the promos, and it was a real production. And that was my first time really being in a real production, and he let me write my piece.
Okay.
So that was super dope, and I played a cop.
What did it feel like? How'd you feel on
It
set?
felt great, bro.
Fucking killed it, bro.
And it felt really, really dope. And like I was like, fuck. And it made me fall in love with this shit so much more because it was the work.
And what is it? And it was like not set up well in the sense that like it was so cold
It was
out.
freezing. I had a
That's
short
how it
sleeve.
is,
Yes,
yeah.
but that shit was dope because like, yo, we were getting in and like we're running it and you got the radio and it like you're like, damn, this is dope. And it was the work that I fell in love with. Like doing, because I do that shit at my crib. I do it alone. I'm sitting on my fucking FX3 and I'm sitting on the bed and I'm like talking like this, and I'll go and I'm looking and that shit's just as hard, but I love it. Like I love that
It's way
shit.
more, at least from my perspective, obviously far more pressure filled when you're there.
Yes,
and there's
yes.
like real people operating the cameras. Teddy's there, fucking giving you direction.
But they were so good at like
They were
dealing.
great at,
They were really
making
just
everybody
dope.
comfortable. Yeah.
Is the prep the same as like you go for?
I would
before
imagine.
stand-up?
I don't want to speak out of turn.
For you, for you.
The prep. So the prep. The thing is, a lot of times when it's the added pressure at home because a lot of times I got my kids. So like I'm like, and you know you can't. There can be no fucked up noise or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So like, and they're the worst. And I'll be in here like, shut the fuck up! Don't say a word. Give me 5 minutes. But now I figured out a way to introduce them to it. So now I make the skits with them. I just recently posted a few. And they love it, you know. Like we switched roles. I had him play Daddy, and I played him, and it was super dope. It was super dope.
Yeah, KJ's gonna get a fucking role.
I know, bro. He's
was
fire,
sure.
bro.
He was
He's fire. Like he's sitting in the bed. He's like,
He
what? He
was
did
so
such a
convincing.
good job,
He's so
right? He did
convincing.
such a fucking good job.
You starting them so young too. It's like starting
Yeah,
an
bro.
athlete hella young, and they just
He wants
know they
acting
got it
classes.
done,
That's
bro.
great.
Yeah.
Yes, he asked me. He's like, Daddy, can you get me acting classes? I'm like, Papi, I will give you acting classes,
dope.
but
Yeah.
I want to find the right person for you because I don't want to just. And I'm waiting. Like once Ian and I start writing and doing shit, I'm gonna ask him straight up, yo, who can we get from my son? I'll pay whatever.
Yeah.
I want him to feel because I didn't feel the ability to be creative. You know, it was probably similar for you. And in my neighborhood, like. You nobody wanted to be a fucking actor or creator or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We weren't even thinking about none of that shit. Like, we were just in the streets, like, bullshitting, you know? Smoking, drinking.
You came up around the time that Snoop and all those guys and Corrupt were from there. You had to be like...
Facts, yeah.
Bro, like I'm 10 years old and Snoop is the shit.
Yeah, he's
and still is
at the pinnacle, yeah.
And like he's saying Long Beach, and you're like, oh, this is me.
Yeah.
And then you find your identity right. It's right at that time when you're like trying to figure out who you are. And then immediately I'm fucking dressing like every gangster, every cholo, every whatever. And my mom hates this shit. And, you know, I had to like fight for this and I couldn't listen to fucking like I fell in love with Wu-Tang early in my life. And then like all this hip hop and my parents hated this shit. But yeah, like I fell into that and that's what I loved. But like you couldn't be artsy, you couldn't be artistic in this world.
Right.
And I was always a nice dude, man. I was always so kind. But I couldn't be that. So for like, let's say from my childhood up until I started acting, I always had a fucking mask on, man. I always had that
That's how you
shit,
got
that
started
like
with
hood
acting.
shield.
Yeah.
You know what I
That
mean?
edge. We
Where
gotta
you're
have
like,
that edge.
where you're like, I don't want to be tough like this, but I have to be.
You have
Yes.
to be, yeah.
And then like even amongst my friends, I feel like I always wanted to like talk about like artsy shit, and I feel like they never understood me.
Right.
And then like acting started, and I'm like, oh, these people want to talk about their feelings. They want to talk about like,
this shit is
how this shit make you feel, dog?
I'm
Like, I can never ask my
Yeah.
hood friends that, like, yo, what'd you
Yeah.
feel when you saw? But like an actor, an artist, bro, they'll talk forever about it.
Yeah.
And it's like, I was like, oh, this is amazing. And then like you're in acting class and you have to like, look, the reason I'm good at shit is because I feel like I can look at something and like, I can one, picture how a person would feel doing that and why they would do that. And also I can picture how it should look. So I just started doing this thing and it felt amazing. And I'd get critiqued in class and I'm like, oh, this is like therapy to me, man. This is like my form of therapy where I have to answer all these questions about myself. Like, okay, well, why do you put on this cool shit? Or why can't you cry in this moment? Why can't you get emotional? So I had to like fix all the hood shit
Right.
that I had growing up through acting, but then it made me a good actor.
Yeah,
That makes
no,
sense?
yeah,
So
for
like
sure.
what makes you good in your work makes you a horrible, like,
Yes.
it could be one of your worst traits
Yes.
in your
Yes.
personal
Right.
life.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, of
You know what I
course.
mean?
A lot of this shit is pain and fucking, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
vulnerability.
Like you see everybody. I mean, a genius comes with a cost. I'm not calling myself a genius, but I mean like certain people who are out there who are on some genius level shit. It comes at a cost, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
The fuck? That shit is pain and trauma
Yeah.
and
Sadness
just
and
years
loneliness.
of sadness.
Yep. Yeah.
And probably shit that's still in you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
course.
we've had this conversation multiple times where I'm like, I wonder if the shit that I've been through or seen will eventually, like, if fuck, I was obviously I had a really bad drug addiction and shit like that. And I've been through my fair share of shit. But like, there's just a lot of stuff I'm sure is totally unchecked and untapped inside of me that I don't think I'll ever like. I almost worry sometimes to be like, yo, if I start fixing that shit or if like really dig in and deep, it maybe all this shit goes away.
Yeah, but do you work it through your stand up too? Because you talk about your
Yeah,
life,
I talk about my life. I talk about about stories of yes.
But you
So you
can't
think
fix
keeping
the
that-
shit that's happened to you.
No.
You're fucked. You're fucked. You're gonna be funny forever, buddy.
So you're at a certain level now in terms of acting. You talked about before doing like the maybe the shorts or the independent small films. Do you see yourself like doing that as like the art part? Because it's all art, but this is more of a job. And do you have the desire to do
like
the
making my
fun
own?
shit? Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to. And you know, you get to a point too where you're like, you get to a point where you're in the game long enough, and people start earlier than me, but I just got to a point finally where I started to write something, and I'm trying to get that made right now. And that's a whole nother thing you got to learn too, but it's fun. Like all of it's fun, and it's this outlet. And if you got a story to tell, I feel like you should try to get it out on paper, man. A lot of people will say like, you know, well, I don't know how to write. Go fucking download Final Draft.
Bro, you can learn on
It's
YouTube.
the easiest shit, yeah.
Bro,
go on YouTube.
my first script I wrote, I gave it to him. I gave it to Nick, and I didn't want to show it to anybody because it was my first writing, and I was like, I was nervous about it. And he obviously is in the business, so I sent it to him, and he's like, bro, this is incredible. Like, he's like, this is great. He's like, I want to make this. He's like, let's see if we can get some money so we can make this into a short film.
Bro.
And that's when I realized, I was like, oh shit, like maybe I can't. But this is how much I fucked up, and I didn't know what I was doing. So there's only excuses. Shut the fuck up and write it down. Bro, I looked at a template and seen what the font was. So I figured out what the font was. And you know how it says interior, exterior? You know it says interior, exterior? I didn't know what the fuck that meant. So I just would randomly put like EXT,
The series be coming up every 4 or 5 inches.
And people,
hilarious,
bro,
bro.
and I was sending that shit out, bro. I sent that shit to Trevor Engelson.
No!
Yes,
That's
bro.
hilarious,
Yes,
dog.
yes. But that was some of the shit that he fell in love with. Like when he was the first one, bro. He was the the first one to rock with me, dog. He hit me up on social media. He said, "Yo, he goes, yo, I love your stories. Are these all true stories? Like, do you act these out? You write these skits?" I said, "Yes." And he goes, "Send me some writing." So I send him some writing. That's what I sent him, dog.
Did he ever bring
I
up
sent
shit
him that shit, and then I had wrote all the shit about my job.
Yeah.
About my job, like little pieces of my life and all this shit. And I flooded him.
Did he
I was
ever
like,
ask you, though? Was he ever like, yo, what's this random EXT right here?
No, but,
That
but it wasn't until later. I forgot who it was, dog. I was talking to somebody, and they were like, you gotta change that or whatever. And I was like, change what? You know? And he's like, you have exterior, but you're inside. And I go,
Set the scene outside, inside at a bar.
bro. So then I realized in that moment, oh shit, like you're an idiot. So then I'm like, but I didn't want to just be like, oh, that's what that means, you know. So I was just like, right, all right.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, that's
yeah,
my
got it.
bad. That
Slip
was an
my
over.
mind.
That was an
Sorry
oversight.
about that.
No, but
motherfucker.
part of it is taking the risk and being
Yes.
comfortable.
There's no
Yes.
excuse.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can just fucking put it out there and be
Facts, bro. Make it happen.
because that part is
excuse.
getting over the fear is a lot of why people don't do anything.
Yeah.
Why you may not take the acting class.
Did
why
you
we
have
may
fear
not do
going
stand-up.
into the acting class? Because I've done a couple of them, and that shit is fucked me up, dude.
Scary as fuck.
Bro,
I know
it
he
was like
talks
the
about it.
most. It felt like public humiliation, really.
Yeah.
Because it was like almost. It felt like therapy. It felt like an intense session of therapy, but other people are all there, like watching it happen to you, and it's like. And then it's like also go in front of the room and pretend to be this thing that you're not real quick.
Yeah.
It was fucking brutal for
It
me.
is,
dude.
bro. And I felt all those feelings and like scary. But again, I think that's why it was like therapy for me because I'm not used to talking about my feelings in front of all these people.
Yeah.
But I felt like all these kids who grew up, like that were in class with me, who I'm assuming were acting most of their lives, they felt so comfortable there. Sharing their feelings and being vulnerable. And I was like, wow, I would have never done that in my school.
Yeah.
I would have never talked to my parents about this. Like, everything was just kept inside. I just didn't have that thing. So once acting came, it was like this world that I was like, oh, shit. It's like when you discover a new artist and you're like, I want to find out everything about this person.
Yeah.
So yeah, acting was it.
Did you? Were you pursuing like a specific method, like Stanislavski or Meisner or anything? Or you fuck with any of that?
Man, I would try like whatever class I just felt like I had a good group. Because to me, it mattered more about the people that were in the class and I could do scenes with. Like whoever was the teacher, I got great notes from a lot of people, but people will study with people and they're like, oh, they're my guru. They're
Bro, I
my
feel like that
this,
shit
they're
will
my
ruin
that.
me. I feel like I can't do that.
Man, I'm like, I don't care. You're one person's opinion, bro.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
can't
care
do that
if you
shit, bro.
think it should be this way. I think it's this way.
Yeah, if it starts being that complicated for me, if it starts being like Slashki and Shashki, I can't
care.
do it, dog.
Just
Show me
I
something real.
can't do it. I
Yeah.
can't do it. I just can't do it. The moment that shit starts being a thing, I'm gonna overthink it. And
Same. Like
I'm
I
fucked.
just know how to make this real, and I
Yeah,
feel like
for
you do the
facts.
same
Yeah,
thing.
I just want to make it. I could be that person.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, and I
know?
could tap into this part of me, like, you know, I don't hate it. I also, how can I word it? When people are like, oh, but that's the character, it's not you. And I'm like, yeah, if that's what you believe, that's fine. But I'm the one playing this right now. It's just a part of me that I'm tapping into. I might not
Facts.
believe this. I might not ever be able to do this in my real life, but I can tap into that part of me.
Yeah.
And I don't know. That's what just acting makes sense to me.
Yeah, the character has to become me, in my opinion.
Right.
In order for me to really play it well. I don't know. You can't tell me like play someone from the medieval times. I'm fucked.
Me too.
It's
No,
not happening.
yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
know
saying?
my lane.
I'm never gonna do a Shakespeare, and you know, you know what I'm
That would be
Kevin
sick.
Herrera as fucking, I can't even think of one.
Yeah, dog. Like,
Romeo.
no.
That's all I got.
I know he's like, the motherfucker can't even think. He's like,
I don't see any of you coming up with
this is the same guy 5 minutes ago. Have you done Shavaskovsky and Kamaskovsky?
saying. Try to
How else? What kind of acting do you fucking dive into?
Oh my goodness.
what
So
I'm saying,
as you're reading shit, are you trying to see it from that person's perspective, or are you digesting and it's like, here's how I would do it?
Man, as I'm reading it, I just kind of picture it immediately, and I just kind of start kind of thinking what I would do, one in the audition, and then what it would look like on set. And then like I start picturing who I might like do the scene with, or like who would be cast in it, and I just create like this fucking world. And like, how cold was it then? What was I wearing? How was I walking? What what was the fucking day like before this moment? And like that kind of helps me memorize the lines as opposed to having to memorize the lines. I just like remember the moment. So it becomes a memory to me and then an image in my head. And then it kind of just feels easy to say the lines.
Jeez, dude.
Because you could tell when somebody's reading and like when somebody's acting, and I'm sure you see a lot of it on TV. I see a lot of it.
Yeah.
And then you could just tell when somebody's being fucking authentic and real, and it's such an apparent difference, man. And to me, I feel like I have to create that world in order to feel good.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because
man.
my first, like, if you guys were ever around watching me, like the first take of like a rehearsal, it's terrible. But like in sports,
Yeah, you get in reps.
Get it.
You gotta do the reps.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. I loved it. Like getting the reps in is dope because I feel like doing the self tape, it really is. It did feel like a new skill to learn. And in the beginning, bro, like I still have some of my first joints, and I haven't done. He's obviously done fucking hundreds of more than me, but. Bro, that shit was so bad.
Was it looking back at it?
Yeah,
Were
it
you
was
like
so
looking
bad.
off too
We
far.
spliced.
Off, or were you
Yeah,
looking
I'm
at
like,
camera?
yeah. Well, that's the thing. I didn't know how to set up the camera. I didn't set up. You know what I'm saying? Like for one of them, I was a taxi cab driver, and like, so
how'd you do
I
it?
remember thinking in my head, I'm like, do I fucking. Do I drive the car? The what? What did you say?
Nah, just gotta cut it out.
You mean like, should I be in here going
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that?
Should I be holding a wheel of a
Absolutely.
car and I'm staring at the fucking camera like? And I'm
You
holding
should
up,
be, right?
and then I'm watching.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I would.
but for one I didn't. For one I did. I didn't know what the fuck. I'm like, fuck. Which one do they want? You know what I mean? And you asking agents, but they don't. They
He
don't
says
really
when it
know.
like this, I'm driving a Tesla. It's self-driving.
And I'm looking at, but that's the type of shit. Like it feels weird at first to do that shit. Like,
But it's
by
like it's
yourself.
almost like there is no right answer, right? It's like
Right.
whatever you're.
Yeah, because it's your job to like show them. You gotta.
So the thing I always hear with like auditions and shit is like, in terms of like the people going from having no success to success, is the moment you start taking like wild risks is when you start landing parts. Do you feel like that's accurate or no?
Yeah, and that's the hard part, right? Because you could do some risky ass shit, and they could watch it and be like, "It's a great actor, but that was weird. He doesn't get this part."
Too weird, yeah.
Right, so it's this fine balance, but you have to be ballsy. It could just be something different. Like, I remember seeing this one tape of this dude I was working with that had to, it was in Graceland actually, and he had to become, he was doing a Jamaican accent, but then had to like go right into just speaking like in a normal American accent. So when he was doing his Jamaican thing, he had like like some Marley shit on and a shirt. He was talking in his patois, turning around. He turned his back to camera, took off the shirt, and then tied back his dreads and then started speaking English. Well, I started speaking in an American accent, and I was like, that was the most gangster shit I've ever seen in an audition. Or like, I don't know, my homeboy did one and he was dirty as he was playing like a plantation like slave owner. So he was dirty as fuck, sweaty. He put dirt all over himself. He had the outfit. He had a fucking like weapon with him. He was yelling. He was going off book. And I'm like, well, yeah, you booked this shit, man. You fucking.
Yeah.
He turned his heat up to like 100 something so he could be sweating.
That's crazy.
I'm like, so you're competing against people like this. So if you're not being creative,
Facts.
you're not gonna win.
Damn, so people get that creative on self tapes, huh?
It's like, nah, that's too real, dog.
Yeah,
Your
dog.
parents don't
But
say
it's like
Yeah.
the
You
things
call a
that I
grandparent
booked
about that?
have been because of that, where I'm like, oh, I just went there with it, or I like had the whole shit created, and they were like, because if I was casting something, I'd want to like cast an actor that's like, oh, he created the whole character, yeah, sign him.
right,
Like, wouldn't you?
right.
You can see potential in somebody, but I'd rather see a finished product.
Yeah, I mean, do you feel like a lot of these? How do you feel like normally you got it really quick, but maintaining? Did you feel like that was a super stressful part of this career, like trying to maintain throughout, like the low points?
In a way, not for me, because again, like I'm disciplined as fuck, and I've always been disciplined, and I feel like that's got me like really far in life, and I'm always grateful for that. Even when shit started getting like, money comes in and like women and whatever else, I just always knew I wanted a simple, boring life. I didn't want to be famous. I just love this thing that unfortunately makes you famous, but I love doing it, so I'll put up with it. And it's a good level of whatever fame that I have is a great level because people that come up to me are so fucking kind and nice. It's the best.
Nice.
What was I talking about?
About the
maintaining
The
low
of it.
points
So
of
like
this.
that was it. But I could absolutely see how people lose themselves in this game, though. because it's too easy to like go left.
At what point did you meet your girl? Because you guys have been together.
I met her like as Graceland was ending. Graceland was a show on USA that was like the shit. I fucking love that show. We met like right then. So like no fame at that point. I was just working, consistent, and then from there just fucking took
Dope.
off.
So
was, like, my
she
good
met
luck
you
charm.
before Good Girls then. Before
Yeah, she met me before.
And she's not in the business.
No,
she's not in the
thank
business.
God, bro. That shit never.
My girl's a
works,
huge
man.
fan of her, by the way. She follows her on Instagram.
Oh,
She's
my
like, yo,
wife?
she's like, yo, she's like, can you see if they go on a double date?
Yo, I'm very down because
Yeah.
my wife's the shit, man. Like I know a lot of people may say shit, but like my wife's the shit,
love
man.
that,
She's
bro.
my best fucking friend.
Good for you.
She's an actress?
No, she's a
How the hell does
motivational speaker.
Yeah, well, she's worked in wellness forever.
Wellness,
She teaches yoga. She teaches like corporate
fuck
stuff.
yeah.
Like her whole life is wellness, and like
Oh, I love that.
it's a trip to watch somebody care so much about somebody else and like their well-being. And then you see like people really only want to hire the influencer wellness people, the famous people. And I'm like, don't give a shit about you. Like my wife will fucking fix you and like change your whole shit.
Really?
You know what I mean? So
Fire, bro. Well, maybe I need
We got to
sit
get her
with
here.
She's hired.
No, for real. But like you get to that, what you were saying earlier about like if I lose this part of me, will I still be good in my career? Will I still have that thing that makes me me? Like with her, a lot of my anger subsided. And the same with my son, like she's super temperamental, man. It's that like hood shit that kind of sticks with you. But like it never served me in my career, man. It never fucking serves me in my life because I'll get into road rage shit. My son's in the back and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah. Like how much do you got to lose off of some fucking instant rage?
And I always
it's like
wild
calm me
too. I'm
down a
bad.
lot. Same, dog. But like the older you get, the more I'm like, oh, this is dumb.
Yeah.
This is fucking kid shit. I don't want to be out here fighting.
My cousin, my son's trying to tell me. I'm like, shut the fuck up and sit down.
This is man shit.
Shut up, pussy. Sit down.
Yeah, it doesn't
Daddy
serve
talking.
it doesn't serve you well at all, man. It doesn't serve you well at all. And the older you get, the more you'll understand. And hopefully the kids, even though they may not know, but they see. And
Lee's the wise
Bro,
one
the
for
older
us.
you get, the older you get, the more like you realize you don't know shit. If you're smart, you pay attention. And you're like, oh, I don't know anything. And I tell my son that shit all the time. And like, I don't know what I'm doing, bro. I've never been a dad.
Yeah.
Like any mistake I made, I hope you apologize. I hope you'll accept my apology.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah. We're all going through this
How
shit
old's your
one
son?
time.
8.
Nice.
Wow.
Was your dad around? Or your dad? in your
Yeah, my
life?
dad's around. Yeah, my dad's around, and my dad's like, he's cool as fuck, man. He's like, he was so hands off with me. I always felt like an adult. Like, like he never gave me the
trusted
birds and
you.
the bees talk. His birds and the bees was like, just wear condoms.
Yeah.
It's like, word. Thank you. So I had to learn everything on my own, and like, I could never really like talk to him about shit, but it was kind of cool, like to have to figure it out on my own.
It's a very zen
But
way
he
of looking
was there for you, though.
Yeah, he was like 100% there, like always provided for us great. We're still super close. It's just everybody has their own unique relationship with their parents.
Yeah,
you know
of course.
what I mean?
How was his relationship with his dad?
Non-existent.
Oh, that's
I'm
that's
first
a little
generation in the country, so he came here when he was 15. But like, he'll tell me shit of like his dad pulling him out of 3rd grade. He was like, I never went back to school because I was so embarrassed. My dad like yanked me out of there and made me start working since the age of whatever that was.
Wow.
And then like, he always had this thing. And the dope thing is the older people get, no matter how hard they are as a younger person, they'll always start sharing. And like all of a sudden, my dad's been telling me like, I always like wanted to kind of sing, and I always wish I could like write
nice,
songs.
bro. That's fire. Is he
And
gonna
he'll
do
be
it?
like, yeah, he's like writing
Fine,
songs.
good for
and
him.
Well, he
shit.
sees
And
you
I'm
being
like,
an
Is that-
artist. It
yeah,
probably
yeah,
helped him
so
open up.
You've
hope so,
inspired your
yeah.
dad.
I
That's
hope so.
fire.
That'd be
Yeah.
awesome, man.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. I assume it's awesome watching your son live his dream.
For sure.
But like to give you permission to now do it is the best
Well, you showed him
fucking
shit was
reward.
possible, bro.
Right, that's the crazy shit.
You showed him shit was possible because even my mother, like, you see when she goes to the first theater show and she sees 1,000 people. My mom still doesn't even. She's like, they bought tickets to see you,
Right.
And
the
I'm
best.
like, yeah, ma, they bought tickets to see me,
Yeah.
but like, you're not that funny. I'm like,
the best. They'll
Yeah.
never see you how the world sees you.
Yes.
They'll always be their
Yes.
baby.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great if Kevin's mom starts to try to sing.
Poppy, I want to rap.
the next
Yeah,
guy.
she starts spitting. I'm on my East bullshit, bitch ass motherfucker.
Sister drop his first album together.
It's just her doing auto tune.
My sister just started rapping. My sister started, yeah. But I'm
They're
really
just hashing out
supportive.
traumas
Yeah.
they've caused each other into a over a
battling
beat.
against each other.
How's that going for her, bro? And do you think she could do it?
From my sister, yeah, bro. Look, I love my sister to death. She's super creative. She's super dope. She's been through a lot. She's had a lot of trauma in recent years. She's working through all that shit, and it's an outlet for her. Yeah. And most of her other outlets have been not so good. Okay. So I'm for anything she's gonna put that kind of energy and work into. I don't give a fuck what it is. And she has the swag and like she's dope. She's a cool, dope human being. I could totally see someone following her music. She just has to find her voice. And the thing with my sister is she's not very good at, I give constructive criticism. She's my sister. I'm not gonna lie to you or just be like, good job and pat you on the back. Nah, I'm gonna say you need to get back in that studio. This shit is trash and you can't put this out there.
That's
but
a bit
the thing
harsh, but it's a little bit.
but so the other day she calls me. She works at my uncle's bagel store, and she calls me. She goes, "Did you hear the new song?" And I go, "Yeah." And she goes, "Well, what do you think?" I said, "Well, I think you need work." And
How did she take it?
She said, "Well, let's play the song. Tell me what I need to do." So I'm going through the song, telling her like, "This shit is cheeks. This shit, like, this don't make sense. You rhymed me with me 7 times. You know, but you know what I'm saying? But like,
good.
I'm gonna tell you this shit, you can't put this shit out here. You said me 14 times. No more me.
I know, but
that's
doesn't part of you almost feel, doesn't part of you almost feel like, because every new music, like when you were with, Good Talk, and any new shit that people were falling in love with, I was like,
trash. No.
What
But
am
I said that.
listening
But
to?
I said that. I said, Sarah, you have to understand, I am one person. There's a total. Bro,
She might be speaking to other people.
This might be the biggest hit in the world.
That's just the new music is the same word over and over.
Yes, no. But this was
repetition.
This was like, with her. I think when you first get on music, I think everybody naturally, it's like acting, it's like anything else. You got to do the reps. It's robotic. Yeah. Even when you do comedy for the first time or acting for the first time, it's all robotic. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm trying to explain to her. I'm like, yo,
listen up.
You gotta make the song yours. Yeah. If you listen now, so I was sending her like a bunch of the albums that came out, Offset's new album, which I think is fucking incredible. So I sent it to her. I said, listen to these fucking songs and see the difference. Obviously, she don't rap like him, but that doesn't matter. Right. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's Juice WRLD, Offset, don't matter. They turn the song. It's like they're one with the song. 100%. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4. So in my opinion, I'm telling her, I could be wrong, but in my opinion, I'm like, yo, you two, this shit is just, you need to work on it.
Well, that's good too, because any artist will in the beginning will be patterned after somebody that they like or whoever their favorite is. So maybe she should listen to her favorites.
I told her to. I said, listen.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm sure you're way more supportive with your father.
How do you have?
Has he recorded anything?
I got 3 brothers. My dad, not yet. But I hope he does.
You gotta get
the next episode. You come back, we play it.
Yeah.
Play the song.
Yeah. 3 brothers. My older brother's an actor too.
Shit.
He started after me though, so he's still on his come up journey. But it's cool to watch him because one, he's the shit. Like he's fucking amazing. But to see him like come up and get like parts here and there and like be budding right there to like to get his first series regular. And like it's a joy to watch.
Oh, that's dope.
Because he's the one that first took an acting class like before me. Yeah, so I was like, he sparked the interest.
Wow. Wow. And you were on your football journey, and he was like, I'm gonna do this acting.
My big brother was always the artist in our family, like always like drawing, always with the photography, always dressing different, coloring his hair at a time when I was like, bro, you're gonna get beat up, you're gonna get clowned and shit. And like I was always secretly, I just admired him so much, man, because I never had the heart to do it. And then when I finally had the heart to like try my own style or try my own things, it felt so fucking freeing. Yeah. And like letting go of these fucking shackles that they'll put you in sometimes. Yeah.
What obviously Good Girls, would you say that's your biggest part?
Yeah. No? Yeah. I mean, that's the part I'm like most
known for. Rather. It was Rio, right?
It was Rio. Mm-hmm.
When you got that shit, did you know it was gonna be like when you first read the role? Did you think that show was gonna be as big as it was?
No, I thought it was we like 1 season maybe tops.
You thought it was gonna be some bullshit.
I thought not bullshit.
Not bullshit, but like you just thought like, all right, we're just gonna make this and that's it.
Sometimes you get a feeling for something, sometimes you don't. And like the pilot of that, I was in one quick scene, and like it was 1 page of dialogue, and I had to create a lot of shit because it was like, what do I do with this fucking? There's all he's saying is like, he was talking about a kitchen backsplash. We need to have a conversation, and that was it. And I was like, what the fuck? And I never before that time, I never played anything like stoic or like scary really. So I was like, I didn't really know what to do with it. I did work with this acting coach, and she had a great idea to do it like one way. And man, I don't know why, but I went into the audition room like, there's a moment, you ever been on stage where you like, I'm on tonight? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was fucking on that day, man. I just felt it, and I walked out of there being like, I got it.
That's right. Now, does that feeling just not exist anymore because nothing's in person?
Unfortunately, yeah. Like sometimes you feel you put a good audition down on tape, but it's never that thing.
They just won't go back to it? They won't go back to in-person shit?
I don't know, because it's so much easier for everybody.
They say it's cheaper.
I know, but like, how do you feel the energy of a thing? Like,
Zoom meetings after. Bro, my first Zoom meeting, that shit fucked me up.
Bro, it's horrible.
Bro, I hated that shit so much.
Yeah.
The Zoom auditions is fucking
like waiting that second.
Yo, that shit is the worst.
Yeah, and like to me, it's being shown in the work because I'll watch shows now and I'm like, oh, this motherfucker must have like got booked off of a tape because he can't act on set right now.
Yeah.
And like my brother has told me too, he's like, I'm on set with people who can't do it like when the lights are on and all these people are watching.
Yeah, it's a totally different pressure.
Yeah, you need that thing. So to me, acting really in person weeded out the weak, and now everybody's kind of has a chance.
It's gotta make a comeback at some point. You would think these people would figure it
out. I think like seeing all the people in the room, is that something that was happening at that time where everybody has an audition kind of around the same time?
Well, yeah, you're in the room with like 15 or 20 people who look like you.
Right,
so it's
right.
always
You're
like, bit of like, so man,
you ugly bitch.
Right. I would always wear a hat. I'd always go with my hat low, and all I would ever see is feet in auditions because I never wanted to look at anybody else. I didn't want to know what they were thinking, who they brought in. I was like, I only wanted to be what I'm picturing. So I'd go in there with my headphones on. I would never talk to anybody. And then I'd go in there and do it and then try to leave immediately. Wow. Like I just wanted to fucking take all the energy.
Well, if they bring it back, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just walking out. I ain't looking at none of you motherfuckers.
Yeah, no.
That's great. Yeah. So anybody in your acting class or your acting classes when you first started, are they big or have you been
made it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few. Like my boy Grant Harvey is like killing it right now. He was just on like The Accountant 2 and he's doing some big movie right now with like Lakeith Stanfield and something like that. So it's cool to see when people like, because he was always working forever, but to see him like hit is the shit. Like it's just awesome to watch your friends do it. My boy Zach Titus is buddying too. Other people.
That's dope. Yeah. That's dope, man.
It's nice to see.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that something for the teacher? Is that like the teacher of the class that you were in? It's like, go to this teacher because he's making stuff. Yeah.
They'll like use you even if you like. They'll when I worked with such and such, like I'm like, motherfucker, we worked once. We worked one time together. Take fucking credit.
That's hilarious.
So much ego in the game.
I only had one acting coach. She's really dope. I fuck with her because she would tell me straight up. She didn't give a fuck. She was just like, nah, that's not it.
That ain't it.
You know, and I'm like, oh, okay. All right.
But some people, their acting coach is like their fucking becomes like their father figure. Word. Like when I took this one class, the dude from Stranger Things would come by and watch the class because he like credited our teacher for like giving him all the tools that he uses. Yeah. Just flamboyant gay dude, Tony Greco. Yeah. Bro, I would sit there. I almost want to just go back to his classes just to listen to him talk. He was a fucking genius, bro. Yeah. And it was like right after COVID, and he was like breaking down the pandemic in ways I've never heard anybody talk about it. It was fucking insane.
What was he saying?
I don't remember. I just remember. This is how
he said the wisest shit I've ever heard. What did he say? I don't remember. I don't know. But it was wise as fuck.
I'll tell you what, though. I remember being really impressed. Couldn't tell you why, but it was real.
It's so good.
Oh shit!
I can't remember anything. My brain is fried.
Yo, Nicky's so stupid, bro.
So good, bro.
Nikki, can you pass me a water, brother? I'm sorry. I'm fucking
dying over here.
I'm dying. Oh, bro, that made me laugh. We still got a little bit, and then we'll go over to Patreon.
Something that you haven't done yet that you're dying to do in the business or something like that.
Something I haven't done, and I mean so much, bro. I'm still like on the come up, and I feel like you're always on fucking like a lot of people like they'll hit something big and then their careers just boom and they'll get straight offers. I feel like for whatever I am, I'm right back to auditioning after I get off of a show. I'm like back to it, and like it's easier because I'm a little more known, which is great. But yeah, I feel like I'm always right back to it. So I'm just trying to like have a consistent career doing shit that I love with people I really respect and admire.
How many auditions you do in a month?
Man, right now it's so dead out here, bro.
Yeah.
And like a lot of like Latin actor friends that I have, I'll ask them that too. And I'm like, bro, are you auditioning? Are you booking? And they're like, nah, man, it's dry out here. So it makes you feel less alone. But like the industry is still trying to figure itself out after the strike and after the pandemic. And now it's like November, December, so shit shuts down anyway.
Yeah.
So
Are those
just,
the slow months?
Yeah,
Like just
extremely, always.
end of the year, holiday season, everybody shuts the fuck down.
Because everything shuts down for real like mid-December till early January.
Creative wise, what do you do to fill that?
Oh man,
space?
always. So that's the truth. That's why like work is non-existent for me right now and everything's slow. But my life is the shit. Like I work out every day. I love working out. I always have. I box every day. I'm with my son and my wife every day. We just got a puppy. Like it's like I don't know, man.
And you living life.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great.
As you get older, you start realizing the shit that
Those
really
are the
matters.
things that matter, yeah.
And you're like, man, this is it. Everybody else, like, no judgment. You'll get there eventually, but you'll realize the simple life is the best fucking life. All that extra shit just gets you in trouble eventually.
Yeah. That's
Right now,
dope.
I like all the extra shit. I'm trying for all the extra shit.
It's
Give me
fun.
all that shit.
Dog, again, I can't knock it.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm just for me, I'm like obsessive over this shit. All the shit, all of it. I include all of it as one.
Yeah.
Stand up, pod, fucking creative, writing, whatever. I consider it all one thing. And
Well,
I
you're
feel
still
like
at the point where you haven't really gotten it yet.
we got what?
Into like acting gigs.
Oh no, I'm not talking about that.
and-
No, I'm just saying all of it together, like podcasting, stand up.
you're
all of it.
working.
All of it
tight-
together. I feel like you have to be obsessed with all of it.
Oh, for
Otherwise,
sure. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean the fucking money girls when you start like not caring about the product.
No. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's great to be obsessive about your shit. If you have a passion, fucking do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited to learn more about fucking the TV and film shit, bro. Because
Yeah.
it does. It's a
I think you'll
crazy
be good
learning
at it, dog.
experience.
I think you'll be good at it, man.
Yeah,
Like stand-ups always have that thing. Like you guys just know how to perform.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. A lot of stand-ups suck at acting.
That always shocks me, dog. Like how,
A lot of
like,
us,
you're
a
in
lot
front
of them
people.
are. I mean, I don't know how many comedians you've hung out with, but most of them aren't like this.
You mean like
They're like fully autistic and like they're like so detached from their own emotions they can
Really?
never portray somebody else's.
okay.
Yeah, they both came up in stand up. They've been doing it for like 10
Yeah.
years. So
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
came
so
up
me and
with-
Lee met just like doing open mics in the city. For
You
years.
mean like socially awkward or like
Yes.
dark? Like you know, certain comedians could be super dark outside of their comedy.
Yeah, they
definitely
can.
socially
both,
awkward.
both are true. Socially
Yeah.
awkward, for sure.
Yeah.
You'd be shocked at the type of people we meet when you go on the road. Like, luckily now we tour as a trio. So, but like in the beginning,
dope.
it was me and Kev, and like every show is usually 3 people. So we'd meet one person that the club would provide,
Or
and it was always interesting.
Yeah, it was
dude.
a nightmare.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all
and-
ever gotten into some shit on stage like from hecklers?
Yeah.
But
got
like
people telling me
come
they're
to
gonna-
blows?
Huh?
Come to blows?
No.
Threats.
No. Threat. He got.
I got threatened in
got
Atlanta once.
threat.
What happened?
But what if he's outside?
He told me he was going to meet me in the parking lot.
He
Like,
goes,
you guys are going to stay close
are you
by,
gonna help
right?
me? Are you gonna let me get beat up? Yes.
Listen, I don't know.
No, motherfucker. Fuck you mean if I can let you get beat up, dog? Me and Lee looked at him like he was crazy. Yo, imagine he saw him outside. I said, yo, there he is. Yo, I told you I was gonna wait. Me and Lee are like, all right, yo, we'll meet you in the car when we done. Good luck.
right.
Good luck, dog. Good luck.
Part of me feels like you guys might do that. Just for a laugh.
What happened? What was he on?
It was like just a small weird show in Atlanta, and it wasn't going great. And then they just started like chirping at me while I was on stage, and then they started saying like, "Where's Kev?" sort of thing. And then I was asking them what
shit.
they do, and one of them was like, "I'm a gas station attendant." And then I started making fun of him for that, and he was basically like, "I'll punch you in the face outside."
Yeah, he started making fun of his job and said, I want to fight you. And the nigga's like, never mind. Your job is dope. Your job.
They escorted them out, luckily.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've had like chicks tell me that they were gonna stick a fork in me.
God
like stick a
dang.
fork in this dude.
That's a
he's
funny
done.
story. That's
Shit's
a funny
real,
story.
huh?
Yeah, yeah, you get heckled all the time, but it's like it's never that bad.
Not come to blows. It is bad sometimes, but it's not come to blows.
Not come to blows.
Have you tried stand up?
Nah, like
you
it's-
thought about it?
No, it's like a huge fear of mine. Like I would love to try it one day. But
It was
it's
a
one
huge
those
fear of mine
arts-
too.
Yeah, it's one of those art forms where I'm like, oh my god, like whoever does that is super talented, and like you guys have a different kind of gear. Cause I don't know, like to not be funny in front of a room full of people sounds terrifying to me.
It is.
Like in case I didn't tell you this, Kev, like I've been like stand up has been like my shit since I was a kid.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I've had a huge love for stand up forever, man. Unless I like we found you.
Yeah.
Cause I was like, oh, this motherfucker's hilarious, and like the shit that you would share, like just about your personal life.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
this motherfucker's crazy.
I appreciate you.
It was like it's the shit. So I've always like stand up's been my ish, and I follow it like crazy. So maybe one day I'll try it. But
You should.
Favorite stand-up.
full fucking respect for what you do, man. For real.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Favorite comedian.
I mean, if I feel like the easy way is to go like Pryor and Chappelle and like the bigs, but I don't know. It's on the spot.
Well, just give us one that you
Who's
really
doing it for
like.
you right
like-
now?
yeah,
like the
who
most
I
recent
like
special
right
you watched
now?
that you loved or
What
something?
is the most?
Besides
Sorry,
Kevin.
guys, I'm like went completely blank.
It's always-
That's all right,
happens
that's
to
all right,
everybody.
yeah,
Put them on the
yeah.
spot.
If I come back to it,
Yeah, we'll
I'll
come back
really
to it.
think about it.
But I'd say you should do it.
But
You should try it.
I feel like
Don't
yeah,
even do
it's
it
like
to
a
yourself,
mountaintop.
dude.
No,
Life,
some
it
shit
all
like
goes
that.
downhill.
yeah,
once
you
start
should.
doing
You should
stand-up.
do it. Do it one time. It doesn't matter where. Yeah, you
Bad
should do it.
advice.
I think everybody
me
should
to
try
say,
it. Everybody should try it once.
I think you should
Try
try
it,
it just
yeah.
so you can experience it.
Don't pursue it is really what I'm saying.
Right? He's
Yeah,
saying
no.
don't pursue it. No, don't
Yeah,
pursue it because it's
but
a
just
lonely,
try it. Just try it in
terrible.
front. I think if you realize, I think if you would have fun. I think if you had a drink and you went up there. I don't know if you drink.
I smoke. I don't
All right, so
smoke,
you smoke up. Well, I can't.
Well, I'll probably tell you, like-
let me shut the
No,
fuck up
yeah.
because I cannot smoke on stage. I'll have a fucking
I
heart
can take
attack.
a puff or two and still like be cognizant of everything I'm doing.
Yeah, you can. You have. We spoke about that earlier.
Right,
where
but
you were
only
saying-
one or two. If I smoke more than that, I'm like, you're not getting shit out of me. I'm just gonna like be laughing too much.
That would be funny too.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'll do it one day just cause like I remember being like terrified of dancing growing up, bro.
Yeah.
And like I took this dance class once just to like conquer fears, and we had to do flash mobs like in public, and it was the
that's
most
crazy.
terrifying shit.
That's crazy.
But afterwards, it's that fucking like climb the mountaintop shit.
Damn.
So anything that makes me feel like that, I'll do it eventually.
okay.
Which and
Nice,
stand up's
bro.
that.
Yeah.
I should
Nice.
take a dance class.
Yeah.
Nice.
I would
Bro.
do it. I would take a dance.
I don't like
class.
going to
Do it.
weddings just because I can't do anything on the dance floor.
Really?
No, he makes
I'm
me
so-
laugh.
it's
We're gonna go over to
fun.
Patreon, but the next story I'm gonna tell about Nick in the club for the first time.
Please do.
Kick flip switch when we were.
Flip,
Oh, you switch on the
kick flip switch.